Alright, once again, this is Matthew Thomas. This is gonna be on the same person's site. He said I can do one trial that has been not really a bother. It's just that a lot of people won't get credit for it because they don't select certain options on it. And that trial is GoDaddy. If you are getting into the business, having a domain name is very important, even if you know how to code or not, because then you'll have to subdomain. Sometimes they might block the link on social media pages, anything like that. You might not be able to use your tinyURL link. So one of my I'm recommending you. I'm not telling you, but I'm recommending you that GoDaddy is one of them. And GoDaddy can give you a credit that's worth it. So he's going to be trying GoDaddy. Because me and him started doing I've been a GoDaddy customer for years, but me and him started doing coding. So after a GoDaddy, that gives you a whopping $10 per credit. Costs you $5.17 for a year, which is usually cheaper than most domains a year. I usually pay about 14, 15, 18 bucks for my domains every year per domain, and I got like 20 of them. So this is a really good start. And then if you don't want to do this after a year, then yeah, you can just go ahead and cancel it. But I'm going to show you how to get credit for it on Level Rewards. Because a lot of people will miss this part and they won't get credited. And, that's not a really good thing. He already told me what he wants as a what's it called? You said it was Young Men Dreams? Yeah. Alright. So, I'm interacting with him sometimes. He's trying to stay quiet because it's a video. Alright, so you'll get to refer to. Make sure that you follow the directions. You can read the directions or you can do this. So he wants his because one of his companies is called Young Men Dreams. I actually do EIN numbers too. I help people with that and lots of other things. So you'll put it in the search bar. Scroll down, put it in the search bar. Hopefully your domain won't be taken that you want. Make sure it is a .com and a .com only. And you see how it says $11.99. I'm gonna show you how to change that. Because usually if you buy it for $11.99, sometimes they won't give you credit, but a lot of times they will, but sometimes they won't. See, this one's been added to your cart. So once you've added your domain name, your youngmendreams.com or whatever .com you have, you hit continue to cart. This is where you'll do the sign up and woo and whatnot. So, all right, give me 1 second. Hit no thanks to all these. You cannot subscribe to anything on GoDaddy except for your actual domain name. You cannot subscribe to anything else. So okay. So you see how it says $15 2 years? So you can purchase that for 2 years if you want to go ahead and get it out of the way. But I wouldn't advise that because you never know. A lot of people, this might not be your thing that you want to do right now. And you can come in at a later time. GoDaddy's good at giving you a price reduction no matter how old your account is. You know what I mean? They have no problem with that. There's so much competition. So you'll change that from 2 years to 1 year. Leave the promotional code in. And take off that GoDaddy, that's Go Central. You see where I had removed it a minute ago? Remove that. Proceed to checkout. So look, now they're going to have you sign in. Alright, let it load. Alright. Oh. I moved my screen share thing up too far. Alright, anyway. You're going to go ahead and not continue. You can do it Facebook if you're logged on as Facebook, but he's not logged on to this computer on Facebook. So I don't feel like going through that step. Just don't do that. It's just simpler to sign up with an email address. So he's going to sign up with this, Mac This password. This password, which will be alright, boom. We're in there. Hold on, we gotta do the address and all that stuff. So you'll go ahead and do your address. Make sure it is the same address that is on the debit card. They do not have an option for you to pick an address and then pick a debit card address that's issued to that address. So you can't do separate addresses because they're not going to be shipping any products out. So so make sure the address is correct. He said this stuff. Okay, all right. He had to tell me something right quick. He told me the address on there. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, man. It's, you know, the last client, you know, I briefly I've known him a little while, but it wasn't on my last video. It wasn't like I knew him like that. So I mean, I knew him, but it wasn't like I knew him like I know this guy back here, Mr. Mac. You'll be seeing him more often also on the internet marketing circuit period, because we'll be doing coding, website building, and all kinds of stuff. So all right. Alright. So make sure it is the billing address on the card that you are using, that you use as the address. If not, it's gonna bounce. Alright, let me go. Jesus. Alright. So this is all you're doing. All you're doing is trying trials. I mean it's not even laboring work. Like, it's really easy. You just, if you have a short attention span like myself, yeah, sometimes it can get a little bit hard, but other than that, it's not really that bad. It's pretty easy to get people to do this, because it's something that's no risk to them. Really, honestly, you might, if you do GoDaddy, that's the only thing you're gonna risk, and you might become a coder, so you're gonna have to get some type of domain names. So it is what it is with that. Let me make sure I got his phone number correctly. So for yep. 09. Alright. Okay, you put your card. Alright, so, and the reason why I'm doing this particular trial, because it's a great product. I recommend this product to a lot of my clients, not a lot of them, but the ones that I'm going to also be training in coding, from what I know anyway. What the heck just happened? Computer acted funny, oh god. Okay, here we go. Alright, back to what I was doing. This card number. It won't matter because this card will not work after about 2-3 days anyway, because he's got to get a new one because it's damaged. That's why it's taking so long to put it in. So when this video is posted, don't try to take this card number. It's gonna be gone, so it doesn't really matter. He'll have to, you know, and he'll do the required necessary things. You know, if you want to keep something, he'll what's it called? So, oh wait, what? First name. Just put all this stuff in here. Oh my god. What did I just... I apologize, y'all. I know my videos are a little lengthy now. Usually I like to keep them in a minute. Like 5-10 minutes. But sometimes they go to 15. So I apologize for that, man. Alright, so we're putting in the the address. Sorry about that. Sorry about this. It's just been giving us problems, that's all. Freaking, oh man, what is going on? It's like it reloaded on us, and that's not good. You gotta be careful because your internet connection is valuable on this site, because that's what gets you the credits and what don't get you the credits. And it's really hard on this site to get, it's not hard, but it's just some of the affiliates don't contact back, because if in between, let's just say 45 days pass by, that affiliate drops off our site, they might not contact them back, they might not pay level rewards. Just depends. But besides that, try to get your credits right then and there so you can get started anyway, because if you don't get credits, you can't start. So let's go ahead and get his phone number out. He don't know it by heart, so. Alright, so here we go. Make sure all his info is correct. Huh? What do you mean field is required? Oh, what is going on? I'm tripping. What the heck? Alright, 12. Since you don't want to freaking cooperate, here we go. Make sure they always use as express check outs for future purchases. Don't use a bank account or PayPal, or they will not allow you to go through with the order. So you make sure that you have all your correct information, and then you place your order. Usually it's a success. If it's not a success, they'll bring you back to whatever it may be. So yeah. Yeah, with GoDaddy, now that it says thank you for verification and all that good stuff. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna be sending you an email. Keep this email that they're about to send you. Give them 1 second. The order confirmation right here, because it's got their it got your customer numbers. They'll be asking for that if you ever have to call in, and that pin that I showed you. And they're gonna send you a second email also. I'm waiting on it. There's another email they're supposed to send you is to verify your account, and that's pretty much how you do GoDaddy. And then make sure you take off the GoDaddy the central website building thing. Don't buy anything except for the domains. That's been all. Please like, comment, and share. Subscribe. If you have questions about GoDaddy and what you could do with GoDaddy and marketing, just let me know. I can answer it as best as I can. All right. You all have a good evening, good morning, and good night. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.